Today it's all about failed trunk latches and color-matched racing tape. Hey everybody, welcome back to Auto Anatomy. I'm Sean. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're doing something a little bit different and was actually kind of a surprise for me. So while I was out in South Carolina working, my wife went to Santa Fe for one of our best friends getting married, and she took her car, her VW that we did the timing belt video on. So I got a panicked phone call in the middle of the night saying that she had gotten to Santa Fe without any problems, but the trunk on her VW wouldn't close. It would close, but it just wouldn't latch, and it was making this whirring noise and what to do. And you know, it's hard to diagnose something like that over the telephone, but I said just let it be for tonight, and you know, we'll look at it tomorrow morning. So I did some Googling and found out that that's actually a pretty common failure, to have the latches go out on these cars. So what she did was she went to the closest auto parts store and found some bright red, almost perfectly matched 200-mile-an-hour racing tape, and taped her hatch back, which is actually pretty ingenious. So she was able to tape it down and keep the hatch from going anywhere. But obviously that's not a good long-term solution. So today we're going to dig into what's wrong with the hatch and see if we can diagnose it, and most likely it's going to end up needing to have the hatch replaced. So let's figure this out together. So as much as I don't want to do it, I guess the first step is going to be to remove the retaining duct tape here. Now that the tape's off, let's see if we can hear what she said it was doing. She said it was making like a whirring noise. Yes, what I think has happened is there's a little electric actuator on the latch itself, and that's probably gone out, or a gear is stripped in it. So when you look at the underside of the trunk, here's the latch itself, and there's like a little escape thing, so in case you get locked in. And if we manually flip the latch, see if I can do this one-handed. Nope, it's not gonna latch. What's this? Yeah, it's not even trying to latch. So let's get this off. Looks like we've got a little screw there, a screw under the cover there, and then this probably just pulls down the top piece, and see what's under it. Got a T20, and that's what's needed to take out those little screws right there. Now that we've got the trim panel off, you can really see the latch well, and it's just got one electrical connector right here, and it's held in place with what looks like a triple square. This is probably the only special tool that you're going to need to do this whole job. I've got a set. They're not expensive. You can get them on Amazon, but you can probably run down to your local auto parts store, and they may even be able to loan you one. One little plug, it's just got a clip on it. Push that down and out comes. All right, so after doing the little diagnostic work on the latch and discovering it was bad, I went to Amazon and found a part number, what is this? YCT 1215 5M08-27505E, and it was only 25 bucks with next day shipping. So it was delivered today. Let's go ahead and toss it back in the car and see if that fixes it. I'm pretty sure that's going to. All right, here's the one that we pulled out of the car, and holding up the new one. They are pretty much identical, same plug. This is a 15010, this is a 150603, but otherwise they look the same. Let's get it in. Okay, so now we can see the latch installed. So let's manually trip it here. And that's something it wasn't doing before. And there's a little lever right there, that white guy. If you pull that lever to the side, yeah, it should unlock. Now let's try it with the motor here. Perfect. All right, that was easy enough. Let's get all the trim panel back installed and we'll call that one done. And just because I'm a nerd, I want to take this thing apart and see what broke. We'll see how you get this thing apart. It looks like there's just a couple of tabs bent over. Let me grab some pliers. Okay, also had to grab a bigger screwdriver. Alright, so there's just a little electric motor in there. And that, okay. So that motor spins and it pulls this, which pulls on the handle here, causing it to open. I bet this motor is bad or it's stripped here. Yeah, because you look at the latch, and this is the latching mechanism. If you remember at the beginning of the video, this wasn't going to latch. And now that the electrical assembly is out of the way, this works just fine. So there's nothing wrong with this part. It's this part. And I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but there is what looks like a screw, like a plastic screw assembly. And this part of the screw is coming off. And I think it just stripped away. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. This is broken right there because I can lift that and spin the motor free. Can you see that? All right, that's our problem. Junk. So that's going to do it this time. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a shorter one this time, but we'll just call this a bonus video. Listen, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell to be notified when new videos come out. It's an absolutely free way to help support our channel and just lets me know that we're making the kind of videos that you want to see. Another way that you can help support our channel is by swinging over to our merch page. I'll put a link up above and you can go over there and pick up cool Auto Anatomy t-shirts like this one. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. We'll see you next time.